take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. You talk about this Jets defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Now we see the first throw of the ball game, and he's got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. The rookie from Oregon on target with that one. It leads to a first down. They'll go play action with Nix. Rolling to his left. And this one is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Nix to throw again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Nix throwing on 3rd down. And that's incomplete.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4.
I'm here all day. Check. Crunch.
They run over center with Mitchell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. This is taken at the 18. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Nix to throw on 1st down. A short throw to Ingram. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he works free. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
When you talk about this Jets defense,
this unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10.
Down the sideline he goes. He's on his way. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st down.
Well, every quarterback, especially a rookie quarterback, loves to have plays like that from a guy running the ball.
Takes a lot of pressure off the youngster, doesn't it? He doesn't have to throw the ball in bad situations. Just turns around, hands it to his big horse. And we've seen rookie quarterbacks ride great runners right into the playoffs.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Graham. Touchdown! Jimmy Graham. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
The extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
From his end zone, Marvin Mims.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll make it second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On second down, it's Nix.
And that'll be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing Nix. To the right side and intercepted. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to...
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Nick Bonito
buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Looking to throw. It's caught. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football. That one out wide and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Nix to the air. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
To throw is Nix.
Here's a diving catch right side. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn them yet another first down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here's Nix. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
Now it's Nix.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Michael Wilson.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Broncos have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
He finds his target, Beckham. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 30-yard line. They'll set up a throw.
Rifles one and then That's going to be intercepted.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now 2nd and 3. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Here we go.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game. And let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
In motion goes the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fielded at the 33. Officially, that will be marked down as just a 28-yard punt.
And the Jets will take over.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Brandon Jones picking it off.
And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, Nix. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
On third down, Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On second down, here's Mitchell.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. They got to get to the 23 here on third. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Allen. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Mike 7. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Don't be scared.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Nix from the shotgun. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Broncos on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Here's a give to Dobbins.
Past the 20. 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
J.K. Dobbins with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Bonito. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense?
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Jets use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the defense has got it. And this is recovered in the end zone for a touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Marvin Mims. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right at the 29. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. A first carry here for Kene Nwangu. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And this is caught inside the 5.